Good morning, cadets. Today, I, Cadet Mishika from 1 Chandigarh Naval Unit, is here to explain the topic Civil Defence Organizations and their duties under Civil Affairs. Civil Defence Organizations. General. The Civil Defence Act of India was enacted by Parliament on May 1968. Today, civil defence includes any measures not amounting to actual combat for affording protection to any person, property, place, or thing in India against any hostile act, whether from air, land, sea, or other places. Civil defence was first established in India on 24th October 1941. Civil defence measures mainly consist of the following. First, protective preventive measures. These measures will be taken before an air raid, such as the dispersal of population and industries, camouflage preparation of shelter, warning and training, etc. Control measures. These measures are taken immediately after the raid, such as reporting of damage and unexploded bombs, rescue of casualties, control of services, clearance of debris, and extinguishing of fires. Restorative measures. The measures which become necessary after an air raid include feeding, providing shelter and clothing, salvage of property, disposal of unexploded bombs, control of infection and contamination, etc. Civil Defence Organization, national level. At the national level, the Home Ministry is responsible for the Civil Defence Organization. It has under its direct control the Directorate of Civil Defence, headed by a Director General, who is usually a senior police officer. The Civil Defence Organization basically comprises of Home Guards, NCC, and the firefighting units. The Ministries of Defence and Railways are responsible for defence on properties owned or managed by them. State level organization. Each state and union territory government has, under the overall control of its Inspector General of Police, a Director General of Home Guards and Civil Defence. As in the case of the central government, he is a senior police officer and is well responsible for controlling fire departments as well. District level organization. In a district, the district magistrate is the ultimate authority of civil defence. He is designated as the controller of civil defence. They are appointed by him as in charge of various civil defence services. He also constitutes an advisory committee out of people possessing qualities of leadership and discipline who can arouse and sustain public interest in the civil defence services. Civil defence services and their duties. The Civil Defence Corps has the following 12 services in which volunteers are trained. Headquarters service. This service works under the control of civil defence. Number 2, warden service. It is a link between the public and the authorities. Firefighting service. They detect small fires and put out the same. Casualty service. The function of this service are rendering first aid on the spot, providing transport to the casualties for short distance, to send various casualties for further treatment. Communication service. The service is responsible for receipt and dissemination of air raid warning, provision of coordination and control facilities, provision of communication between warden posts, control centers, through messengers or telephones, etc. Rescue service. Their duty is to rescue the injured and personnel trapped under the debris. Welfare service. It is responsible to supply information about missing and dead, etc., and to provide shelter, food, and clothing to arrange evacuation from vulnerable areas. Depot and transport service. It is this service which is responsible to send various service to the scene of the incident and provide the necessary transport required from time to time. Salvage service. It is responsible to salvage the damaged property and keep it in a safe custody. Corpse disposal service. The service is responsible for collection, identification, and disposal of the dead bodies. Supply service. The service is responsible for planning, organization, and procuring necessary equipment for civil defense service and its proper storage and quick distribution of equipment at time of need. Besides the above noted services, the Civil Defense Organization will be required to set up repair and demolition parties and make arrangements for care of animals through appropriate existing agencies operating in the town. Thank you.